everybody ran away from Erica Jane,
You stood 10 toes down
I
for
stood
her.
like Nipsey Hussle.
I don't know how Knicks fans really buy into this, like, there's potential to win. I wanted to get a Knicks hat, and you told me it was corny. And Kylie, you know, the girl's just sweet and gorgeous, and I think she's adorable. That's ridiculous.
I'm just telling you.
I know, it's ridiculous.
It got a little redundant, but it's a good show.
Yes, it did, but it gets really good in the end where you're like, whoa.
They drag each other into the mud. She was born and raised to be a housewife.
Totally.
We're going to be watching it.
Yeah, of course. Duh. I really liked the kid in the beginning, but Wes, to me, has gone south.
He's gone south because...
Get it?
Hello.
Hello.
We are back. My name is Michael Rapaport.
My name is Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport's Reality.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm laughing at you, babe. Yes, this is Rapaport's Reality. Because you're going to do that thing that you do, which is not look at me. Like you're recording in a silent booth. And it looks so funny.
This is Rapaport's Reality, the podcast where me, Michael Rapaport, and my wife, Kebe Rapaport, discuss all things reality television, all things popular culture, and curated gems from our relationship. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality before, ask yourself why. But we welcome you with open, loving, wide arms. Subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast. Subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast. And follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality. We love doing the show.
Love it.
Very exciting week of reality TV. Very exciting week of being married to you, being a Rapaport.
Oh, I see. Sometimes you just surprise me.
I don't even know where to start. I will say, before we started podcasting, breaking news came in that Tom Girardi, former lawyer extraordinaire.
Wow.
Tom Girardi, as a lawyer for decades, when you brought that name up, would ring fear.
Yeah.
Would ring fear. This guy was depositions. What's the name of the Julia Roberts film?
Aaron Brockovich.
He's the Aaron Brockovich guy. And so many other cases, big cases. And then the House of Cards came crumbling down and burnt to the ground in front of our faces with the great Erica Girardi, Erica Jane, being brought into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And Tom's case has been much publicized. Erica's troubles and everything that she had to do with being married to Tom Girardi has been documented, discussed. I will say again for the record that when everybody ran away from Erica Jane,
you stood 10 toes down
I stood
for her.
like Nipsey Hussle.
For
Shout
real.
out to the great Nipsey Hussle.
For real, for real.
R.I.P. I stood 10 toes down, and I always believed and hoped, and I don't think all her troubles are behind her, but I always believed and hoped that she wouldn't get caught up in it. And the way it looks now, she's not being caught up in it, but he is
really?
caught up. He has 7.5 years.
So it's done. So she's out of it.
This case is so complicated, and there's probably so many different things,
right.
But he's going to jail for 7.5 years.
Does he have to pay any restitution?
I don't know if he has anything to pay.
Right, that's true.
I mean, talk about blowing, shooting, ruining your whole entire fucking kit and caboodle.
Yeah, I don't think that somebody like him with that big of I think you get bigger than life. Look at me talking. I have no idea. But I'm assuming that, with that kind of success and power or, could become enticing. And so you think that you're invincible and you make these decisions and choices that you think you can get away with.
And you're Ponzi scheming, essentially. It seemed like he was borrowing from Jeff to pay Paul, to pay Frankie.
To maintain that illustrious reputation. Because
I believe one episode, he gifted her a Monet or a Picasso.
Something crazy.
Or a Degas. Is it Degas?
No, I wasn't a Degas.
It was somebody.
It was a Monet or some shit.
And he gave her a painting, and it was like sitting on the floor. Yeah. It was like a painting of like $1 million painting. Like they were living in a crazy lifestyle and the jets and all that stuff. And there was much discussion of whether or not Tom Girardi was fit to do trial. Tom Girardi was fit to go to prison. as of the recording of this Rapaport's reality, Tom Girardi, 7.5 years in prison.
Oh, so he has not been considered with dementia or something like that?
No,
right?
they
Really? Wow.
And I know it's a while ago for Erica, but I can only imagine, because the way she talks about it, it's still somebody that she spent, it seemed like 30 years of her life. He essentially changed her life for better or for worse.
And not only that, I don't think she had any kind of completion because as it seems like he was sort of experiencing dementia, and it went from like 0 to 100 real quick. Like, it's not like she got to like sit down and say like, F you, what'd you do?
It went to 0 to 100 really, really, really quick.
It must be hard. Now she's going to see him go to jail. That's sad. Very sad.
Sad, but also the victims and the people that he screwed.
Yeah. They
even
still don't
sadder.
get their money back, though.
Really,
That's
really messed
really,
up.
really upsetting to me.
Really, because he preyed on, allegedly, based on what we've followed from this case, he preyed on the weakest of the weak and the most vulnerable of the vulnerable. But that was breaking news that just came in. Another thing that is a part of this podcast, we don't discuss sports on this podcast.
No.
But babe, you're extremely happy that the Knicks got eliminated.
Extremely happy. I'm just, every year.
Are you happy about the Knicks being eliminated, babe? Because
yes, I am. Sorry.
Why?
Just because the way you're behaving, just like this, because I know fantasy. I have the summer to breathe, and then I got fantasy football coming right around the bend.
That's right.
And your behavior is wild. It's sort of like erratic, It's up and it's down. It's all around. I don't know how Knicks fans really buy into this, like, there's potential to win. Like, because I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I don't know much. And I'd like it for the city. It'd be nice. But it's kind of, the writing's always on the wall. And so we have to do this dance and pretend and engage.
It's like 7 weeks of NBA playoffs.
Oh, gosh. It's so
And I will
exhausting.
say, I do have a little bit of resentment, babe. I'm going to air it out here on the Rapaport's Reality Podcast.
Oh, boy.
I do have resentment that during the games, specifically the Knicks games, I had to sometimes listen to them with my headphone, which is not a problem, but I like to react, and I was like internalizing the good and the bad, and the Knicks had a good run. Not to go down an NBA rabbit hole.
Oh, you mean when we're sleeping, I want you to turn the TV off because it's like 10:30.
But I want to scream at the TV. I want to taunt the TV. Like, that's my instinct to like, yeah, we fucking won, or no, we didn't fucking win. And I had to internalize it all because
you would wake me up.
I didn't want to wake you up. And the Knicks, their new super fan is Timothy Shamalama Ding Dong. And New York.
I mean, it's new to us. I think he's always been a Knicks fan, from what I understand.
As a super fan, he's like our Jack Nicholson,
right?
He's
very
at
true.
Every single game,
and he's animated and up and out of his seat, which I love.
We love Shamalama Ding Dong.
The thing is you brought up something very interesting. Is like in the days of the Leonardo DiCaprio, like the leading young man is cool and he's collected and he's calm and he's sort of like secretive with the sunglasses and just moving through society sort of like quietly so that he's not recognized. This kid is an equally great actor, I believe, in my opinion, and has the opposite personality in public, which I love. Like, he's kind of flashy with the way he dresses, and he's up and he's like, let's go. I love to see it.
It's good. It's good.
Very
and he's very comfortable with himself. And I will say that Knicks fans are starting to say the curse of the Kardashian, because I never thought in my lifetime I would see a Kardashian courtside with Timothy Shamalama Ding Dong or anybody else, not only courtside, but rocking Knicks gear.
I wanted to get a Knicks hat, and you told me it was corny. And then next thing you know, I look at the Daily Mail, and Kendall and Kylie both are wearing Knicks hat and making it look fly with their little like tank tops, and their leather jeans in the middle of.
Do they have good style? Like, in terms of style, people, or like a specific kind of good style?
Kendall really does. I love Kendall's style. She is sort of like mixes it up. She's not too trendy. She wears a lot of RHOA.
Right. Does she wear RHOA?
Oh yeah.
Man.
And Kylie, the girl's just sweet and gorgeous, and I think she's adorable. So I can't say that I love her style because it's a little hotsy-totsy for me. But Kendall, I really dig her style.
Well, I am telling you that in Knicks Twitter, Knicks social media, they are partially blaming the Knicks being eliminated from the playoffs because Kylie.
That's ridiculous.
I'm just telling you.
I know, it's ridiculous.
And seeing her there with the Knicks outfit on, I was tripping out. But Shamalama
I'm getting a hat.
A Knicks hat?
Because I'm in my hat era.
Yeah, but We lost. We just lost.
Well, who cares? I could still be a Knicks fan. I don't know anything about the New York Yankees, and I have 2 Yankees hats.
I'm sorry, but you just said, I just walked you into a trap. You just said I could still be a Knicks fan, but then you mentioned that you were happy that they lost.
No, I'm happy that it's over. Basketball is over for this household. Like, it's not going to be like the obsession that I can't watch my reality shows, or I'm going to skip a night missing something that I want to watch because we have to watch the Knicks.
I get it.
I said to you the other day, as long as I've been watching basketball, you'd think I'd understand it. I don't know what's going on in basketball.
Complicated.
It doesn't have to be. It's like my brain shuts off. And when I'm watching sports, my brain shuts off. And I don't know.
Sometimes when I'm watching reality TV, I go, you are so fucking lucky that I am sitting here. Like, I pointed out, not that it wasn't the obvious, but I pointed out while we're watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I finally got it right. I pointed out that they all have the exact same hairdo. And I pointed out
that kind of tells me that your brain sort of falls asleep.
No,
and
but
then
baby,
you're just looking at
they
that.
all have.
I know.
On other shows,
the blogs have been talking about it. Like, you know.
The blogs have been talking about it?
Yeah. I read something.
Is there a name of that hairdo? Like, part down the middle? Like, what is it called?
Beachy waves. I don't know. Highlights. Apparently, well, I don't want to get into it, but maybe JC's curling their hair. One of the girls who has Jay-Z, the hair salon, that's not so good, according to her best friend Demi, told Taylor not to go. And
who's the main girl that I said looks like
Taylor?
Taylor. She's the sort of the one that everybody comes at, and she's dealing with all this stuff. She looks like Mary H. Cosby.
That's so crazy.
If you look at her side by side.
Yes, it's the eyes. Something in the eyes.
There's something about the shape of the face.
Yes.
And the eyes and the hair.
Interesting.
And it's interesting because obviously Mary Cosby's black.
Right.
And this is a white girl.
I see the resemblance. I see sort of like ish, but I don't agree.
Now, I dipped out because you dipped in.
Yeah, because I have to lose up. First of all, everyone in the world has zipped through and binged the entire.
They watch it all the way through,
yes.
right?
So we're we're late. So I'm like, I can't continue to wait for this series to be over, meaning the basketball,
right?
Because if I do, I'm gonna miss. So I just went out rogue. I went rogue.
I caught the last 2 episodes. I feel like this season, I didn't watch the whole thing. I was really taken off for a pleasant ride the first season. I feel like this season it got a little redundant, but it's a good show.
Yes, it did, but it gets really good in the end where you're like, whoa, and leaves us with quite a heavy cliffhanger. So I went straight to Reddit to see what I could find out.
And what did you
I
find
can't
out?
find anything about season 3, but they do say that when the show first started, they shot, I think it was like, I don't know, let's say in January, and October it was airing again for us. Like, not literally, but it'll come back very soon.
Okay.
So it seems like we're going to have to wait a long time, but I have a feeling that if it is getting indeed picked up, it said to be continued, that we're going to get it by fall.
Well,
because they're shooting now.
They drag each other into the mud, and then they're like, well, we're sister wives, we're part of Mom Talk. And then they're like, but you fucked my husband, but we didn't fuck. We just made out.
Heavy petting. Yeah, it's really a show that is wild to me for the Mormon aspect of it. I am bugging out on the fact that these girls, they should call it The Secret Lives of Ex-Mormons.
They can't be Mormons, right?
I'm like, are you guys I'm so confused. I mean, you're talking about sex, and there was last scene that they broke out champagne at Christmas. And I was like, oh, you guys do drink.
Right.
But then yet they're all saying a prayer out loud when they go on their trip together.
They seem all conflicted. Like
yes,
they all seem...
I think with this kind of religion, I think it could get very confusing on where they should be. And then one girl, what's the girl with the blonde hair that I like?
What's the girl with the blonde hair? They all look...
There's only 2 with
the real blonde?
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but let's just call the one with the real, Dallas Cowboy blonde hair.
Yes, the pretty one. The one that's... One of the ones that's pregnant, Michaela's friend. Oh my gosh, can't remember it.
Got kids and pregnant and swinging.
She's pregnant in this round. The show is so enjoyable for me.
It is good.
I find it to be like fascinating to see Utah and these people that live in these cookie cutter houses.
And as contrived as I feel like they are, I feel like they don't have a lid on they don't have control of what they're doing, and I feel like the show still controls them.
Yes, we're
Whereas
at that
some
point.
of the other shows, the girls get so savvy, like Atlanta, and they try to control the show and the narratives.
Yes, there was a couple of scenes where I thought, okay, you guys are acting because you're acting like Miranda, the girl that used to be best friends with Taylor, who was one of their OG mom talks,
right?
Comes in and they're trying to act like, why is she here? Like you could see a little bit of the contriving acting sort of, but it's not quite there yet. You know, they haven't figured it totally out, and they're still very raw, which I like.
Anyway, although we obviously talked about, we're still putting the pieces together of the, rumored cancellation of Real Housewives of New York. It hasn't been confirmed. The great Andy Cohen still says that there's tricks up their sleeves.
Great.
We don't know what.
I want them to tell us because we need something like that in New York here.
Well,
now that the Knicks have lost and they're not going to make it to the championships.
We want to give a shout out to Uba Hot, who
yep, she just got engaged.
She got engaged to a German billionaire.
Yeah, Mr. Greenwich, Connecticut.
Right.
Yeah.
So we want to give a shout. If the Real Housewives of New York is in fact canceled, she got out just in the nick of time.
Yes, or she's gonna. Well, I don't know. Let's see if she comes back engaged and he's on the show. That would be really cool. I don't think so.
If he didn't come back at this point.
No. I think she's smarter than that. She kept him out of it. And I know she really wants to have kids. And so hopefully that's on the horizon.
But even though the Real Housewives of New York, I don't care what anybody says, let's just say there's a pin in it. We don't know what's happening with the Real Housewives of New York, which is upsetting because we are right now recording this episode in the middle of Manhattan. I feel like we should at least be in the know of actually what is going on.
That's what I'm saying. How come we don't know anything?
Because I feel like in my gut, even though no one's confirmed and there's denying and confirming, I feel like they don't know exactly what happened.
But have you, usually at this point, you've reached out to Andy.
Around.
Yeah, why don't you reach out?
I've reached out and I've gotten what I've gotten.
Really? Just like
it's no
nothing.
one wants to confirm or deny or confirm. But we do have. I'm excited about it, although there is an age thing because these kids are literally like 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's one over the 24, 25.
No, but some of the moms make, the parents make.
They make appearances?
Yeah, because I was watching clips and Meredith Marks is in it. Candice shows up.
The
Kim
Next
shows
Generation New York City premiere, which has Meredith Marks' son, Candy Baress's daughter.
Dame Dash's daughter, Ava Dash.
Right, Giudice, she's in she was born and raised to be a housewife.
Totally.
And the other one who was really quiet, I see her doing videos with Teresa. She seems like she's coming out of her shell.
Oh, yeah.
She's still like a 15 or 16-year-old girl, but she's funny. But we're going to be watching it.
Yeah, of course. We're
going to be excited about it.
Yes, tonight. It comes on tonight.
And, we'll be talking about it. Also, there's tons of advertisements and commercials promoting BravoCon, which is BravoCon's coming back in November.
Are you going? Have you heard anything?
It's early as far as whether we'll go. But
I mean, hosting panels, don't they start setting that up now?
It's kind of in the summer. I mean, it's still a little early. I mean, I got one conversation about it. It's early. I don't know. I mean, the last time we went was a different world because we hadn't launched this podcast, Rapaport'S Reality. And we talked about, that was a fucking crazy, I don't usually curse on this podcast, but that was a crazy trip. That was a crazy 5 days in Las Vegas.
And 5 days? 4?
I feel like it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And then we came on Monday.
We were in Las Vegas for 5 days.
Yeah, I don't know that I could be there. I think you got to go in and out. And although no, we say that, but if they said, "Oh, can you host, 6 panels again?" You'd do it.
Yes, because I wasn't as deeply involved with Summer House as I am now.
Oh, it would be great.
That's a coveted panel.
Oh,
Andy's going to do something.
Yes, Andy will take that.
Summer House.
Yes, of course. But sometimes
we could
they
do the sub
panels.
panels.
Sub panels, yeah.
Because I was with some of the.
It'd be great if you could do all the girls from.
Or all the guys.
Oh, all the guys for you would be hilarious and fun.
That would be really fun.
You with Jesse and Wes.
Yes.
And Kyle, that'd be great.
It would be a lot of fun. But would you be down to go to? Of course, we say no, we wouldn't. But then we're like, if
of
you
course.
could, we'd go.
I do 5 days again. I do 10 to be honest. Like, it's such a, and this point, I feel like it's BravoCon. So Love Hotel. I mean, we know those ladies. They're not on shows. Some of them, Luann's not on a show. To see them again, like how we did before.
And seeing them in the wild, like seeing them in the hotel. I mean, you missed when I saw the great Kyle Richards, when I was like, yo, she just came from the gym and we just sat down and had like a half-hour powwow.
I was so upset.
And she was like in her workout clothes, like I don't think it was any makeup.
No.
And we're just chit-chatting at like the coffee bar. And then she's like, let's sit down. And I'm chatting with, I was bugging out.
How did you keep your cool?
I was
because you had never met her before.
I had never met her. And
I met her one time at this workout place in LA. And it was like this one, remember the rowing place?
Yes. And I remember you told me.
That first studio they had one bathroom that was sort of in the studio.
Yes.
And afterwards I went to wash my hands and she was in there with me. And I was like bugging out. And all I could say is like, oh my gosh, you look just like my best friend. You're just the same height as my best friend, Tammy. And she was like, oh. No.
Yeah, like.
like, who cares?
Yeah, you're crazy. Let me wash my hands, crazy
exactly.
lady. But to see them roaming around, that was probably the most fun part. And then also being in that green room where at one time it felt like every single housewife was like within 5 feet of us.
So bizarre. It's really weird.
We were pathetically fanning out.
I know. It's when if we were to be flies on the wall looking at ourselves, I think we'd be sort of embarrassed. No, babe, we
were just coming off a scandal. Remember we sat down with James Kennedy. It was
we thought we were friends with Katie.
We were just eating lunch with them.
And James Kennedy, we were standing and we were eating lunch. And
Lala, and we were like bugging the fuck
so
out.
Crazy.
We were just sitting there like, what's going on? And like, we're like, no, they're like, but my heart, I'm like, what's happening here?
We'll get to see all the people from the Valley. Yeah, we have to go. Come on, make it happen, babe. Call them up.
Okay. We have to get into that. And we of course we're going to go back to Bravo.
I hope.
Of course.
We can't just get tickets and wander around.
We might. We might.
Should we?
If we're not doing panels, we'll just be like,
hurry up and get our tickets then.
Yeah, we got to reserve tickets and then be like, hey, You mentioned Love Hotel, which if you're looking for a good reality TV show fix and you want fun, listen, is it highbrow? No. Is it going to change your life?
No, but it's so much fun if you're a fan.
Yes.
Like, it just really is, because you're seeing them in a way that you're not going to see. Well, Luann, let's put it this way. Luann seems as though it's Luann.
Luann is giving Luann.
Fully.
And I don't think
she ever changes, though. I saw her in some clip on Instagram on somebody's podcast. They've showed clips, and she's Luann. Okay, she doesn't change.
I don't think it's a put on or a put off.
No, it's just who she is, and it's very Luann. But Ashley is so vulnerable and different. Like, she really seems like she's, it could be just a check for them. Like, getting on the show, they know they're not going to get with any of these guys. But I think Ashley's really feeling it. I mean, and her daddy issues, which she's trying to work on. I mean, she's going for this older man who's like 60-something, 61 or something.
62. He's like a handsomer version of Rick. Isn't it Slick Rick? Ralph?
Ralph.
No, it's not
Ralph.
Ralph.
It's Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph? Yes, Ralph.
Ralph. I mean, you can't even compare him to Michael. I mean, they keep putting the two of them up on the screen. Like, she's in her like daddy era again. But no, this guy looks nothing like
he's
if I was
just
on
a white
the
guy
show,
with gray hair.
No, but if I was on the show, I'd go for him too. Like, he's cute.
Out of all the guys.
I think so. Like, yeah, I could see why all of them liked him. All of them, he's very attractive in some way. I think until he talks. Like, although, I don't know. I always try to put myself in their position and I say, oh, I would go for that guy in there, but then I get sick to my stomach. I don't, I only love you.
Thank you, babe. But it's interesting seeing Ashley, because she's the only one where we've seen a true different side that we've never seen as a housewife.
Yes.
Like her sort of wackiness and not able to sort of commit or give a straight answer. Like,
yes.
Which I think is good TV. Like, she's being honest.
I wonder if she's, I don't know. Like, this is really sincere of her. Like, this Wale guy that likes her, he's like, she plays games. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she does.
Yes.
But I'm thinking to myself, did she do that with her husband? Like, maybe so. Like,
I think she's gun shy. she's got to be gun shy because this is a single guy. He doesn't have kids.
He's not asking for threesomes like Michael did, so she's safe there. But he did mention kids, the Wale guy.
Yeah, but he said he might want to have kids in 4 years. All right, she doesn't want to have kids.
Yeah, that's a
anyway,
problem.
it's a good time.
Not a reason for her to go for some 62-year-old man.
No, but I will say we were hanging on the edge of our seat watching it.
Yeah, especially when she says
low-hanging fruit because we're hanging on the edge of our seat watching all this stuff.
How about when she says, "Come up to my hotel room," and he's like, he tells her, "I want to make love to you" or something, and she goes,
Yo, homeboy was. I'm on my period.
I just got my period today, which honestly, I was like, Ashley, like. TMI, really? But like,
no, she said that's her go-to
and that's
excuse.
her go-to. Like, Flo from Red River Valley has come to visit. That was my excuse too. That's not a new trick. You know, every girl does that. But the fact that she did it on TV, my point
after inviting him to the room
is wild.
Yeah,
because she kissed him, I think, and
she didn't like the way he kissed.
He was giving lizard.
Yes, he was giving lizard.
Yeah.
But it's a good show. We're enjoying the show.
It's such a good show.
Not as much as we're enjoying Summer House and the Summer House reunion, which has been, we're only halfway through it and we need more. I will say that the Paige shitting on Craig, I didn't see that coming. I am not all up to speed at what Craig did, what Craig didn't do. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
From Southern Charm.
I'm not up to speed either, babe. I don't know. I don't think any of us know. And that's like the thing that's sort of coming out is that she's kind of alluding to the fact like I was kind of hiding a lot about him.
Yes.
I saved him a lot.
Yes. And she's straight up said, I don't think he bought a ring.
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, whoa. So you're saying like I was with the person who I think is kind of a liar.
That's not just a little white lie.
That's craziness. But honestly, when she said that he said it, I knew exactly how it came out. It was like, the person that you break up with and they say they're going to hurt themselves.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like that wild person that just like will come out with whatever they need to in the moment to manipulate you.
Yes.
And that's just not. So I'm glad for her that she's not in that situation anymore.
Yes. I'm surprised she didn't keep it all the way classy, but I guess if
she said, I will never say his name again.
I know.
Like you won't hear his name out of my mouth.
Is that some sort of like diss or like what? That's kind of like you're it's like almost like you're dead to me, right?
Yeah, you're dead to me.
Shit.
Like sayonara.
Yeah, but why couldn't they? That's what I'm saying. Like, what did he do to get it to this point? He did something, right?
I don't know. I think it's probably just who he is, for one.
A culmination of things. There might be some behind the.
There could be. But I think you could see it. I mean, if you're with any guy and you're getting success and you feel as though that he's cock blocking you or like doesn't support you or is jealous or is trying to tell you like, well, this ain't going to work. If this continues to go, how are we going to be together? That is,
right.
Like the young kids say, that gives me the ick.
Right.
I mean, that's just awful. And so she's probably ever since then trying to figure out how to wiggle herself out. And then you add to that the person's kind of a liar. Like, ew, bye.
As much as I like and enjoy the Rookie of the Year last year, Wes, I feel like Wes has been neutered. I feel like Wes is so afraid to say anything, and he's like, they got him in line.
It's not the life for you then, Wes. If you
got to let your hands fly, man.
Yeah, man, you got to let loose. Like it is what it is. It happened. The audience.
He's like, I apologize. I was wrong. Like somebody gave him a script, man.
It was the audience came after him, for hurting Sierra, and he felt the wrath of, some fame, and it wasn't just good. He wasn't the likable puppy dog, like that guy. They came for him, and he didn't like the way it felt. But you can't come on TV the next season and not say a word. I mean,
nothing.
Even in the show, he wasn't himself.
And what's his name? Amanda's husband. What's his name?
Kyle,
he told me when I did that show, I did a show with Kyle,
right.
And he said, this season, I feel like West kind of doesn't say anything at all because of the attack, the onslaught.
It was very evident.
And not only does he not say anything, he's like,
a shell of himself.
A shell of himself.
I know.
And I don't know if he's freaked out or he's like, I don't want, I guess people.
I don't know. I really liked the kid in the beginning, but West to me has gone south.
He's gone south because.
Get it? You were going to skip over that one. That was good. That I kind of thought about a little bit before I said it, but
Yes.
right then when I said it,
No, that was
like,
good.
It just came out.
But I think that I'm like watching, like, my man, like, fucking man up, man. Like, say something.
Yeah,
like,
it's this wimpy kind of dude for me. By the way, I'm like, look at him. That's why she's like, you're pathetic. Like, sometimes women don't realize what they got with a man until they do something stupid like that. And then
she kind of sees him.
And then you just see all of them, and he's just not that cool. He's not that cool. You know, also be about it. Say it with your whole chest. Get on TV. You're on TV. You can't stop talking.
Yeah, say something.
You can't stop being. And it also didn't help that he didn't have Jesse holding his hand because Jesse was all wrapped up in Lexi. But even then, he kept his mouth shut about that. It could have been great TV had he just let loose on him. Like, boy, you better back up. I did this last season. See what happened to me.
Right.
He wasn't giving really anything.
Right.
Yeah. And then he shows up on the reunion with a folded up piece of paper with some notes on it that probably say nothing.
Yeah, they fucking beat him down, man. They got him. They got him neutered.
It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, you can't worry about being liked. I don't think if you're on a reality TV show.
Yeah, you gotta swing a little bit. But Summer House has been a fucking joy. And I don't know if there's 3 episodes of the reunion. I'm praying there's 3 episodes of the reunion because we're getting a little thin right now. We have the Real Housewives of Miami.
It always feels that way coming towards summer. Like, our shows, where are they now? We don't know what's happening with New York. Like, what do we have coming up?
Because Atlanta, again, I don't mean to beat a dead peach.
A rotten peach. Yeah,
we're not the only ones because I put that video out last week and not one person. I put a video out and I said, I know I shouldn't be in black women's business, and I know the ramifications of speaking on black women's, shows and keep my name out. All those things, all the things that they say.
Is that a new rule? You can't talk about a black woman show?
No, based on social media.
I just said their hair. Just keep their hair out your mouth.
Their hair looked great. I thought Angela Oakley's hair on their trip.
She had braids.
They all looked awesome.
Yeah.
All their hair. I never speak on anyone's hair, even my own hair. But when I put that video out, every single comment said they agree.
It's true.
There's not one person who is saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta is kicking ass this season.
No, it needs a total rehaul.
And that is really upsetting to me.
Yeah.
It's really bothersome to me.
You know, this last episode, I'm trying to think.
Nothing's resonating.
It's not. It's
and
not picking
Phaedra
up
can only
steam.
do so much.
No, she can't do it. It's not hers.
And
her
they're
axe to
plugging
grind.
her into everything. Like she's going to come and save the day. Like she's Michael Jordan coming back, mid-season for the Chicago Bulls. And no disrespect to the great Phaedra, she's another one. Remember we met her? And
she was wild. She said, "Ooh, I knew you had yourself a black woman."
She was exactly what you did. She was
she's
sweet.
Great.
Yeah,
she's very sweet.
We met her with Marlo.
That's right.
Remember?
Yep.
There's a picture of us or me with Marlo and Phaedra.
Yes, I think so. She was coming in. We were leaving.
And
Phaedra.
it was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that was wild. So people like her, to see them, oh, man, I got so excited about her. I got so excited about the Married to Medicine people. There's
and we were with it, like the Tom. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky to be in the height of Scandalville.
bumping into them. I mean, even like when we saw Garcelle in the hall, like it was like this, and you get off the elevator and get on the elevator, and then there'd be this one, and like, oh, I kind of know who this one is, but I mean, it was crazy. It was fun going to Broad, and the plane ride.
Yeah,
we forget the plane ride. We were on the plane with Louis, Teresa, Uba, and I think we're forgetting somebody else. We're forgetting
the doctor's wife, the doctor and his
right.
What's her name? Jen.
They were on our plane. We were all in first class, like chilling together, and we're like, "Holy fucking shit!"
That was so fun. It was nerve wracking to me because Teresa and Jen.
They had beef.
They didn't have beef with each other. They came up to you like.
Right.
What are you saying about me?
Right. I didn't want to be in the middle. I'm like, we love all of you.
Yeah.
We're not
everybody equally.
Because people ask
we're
me
fans.
the other day, like, are you team Melissa, team Teresa? I'm team Bring Back New Jersey. That's the team I'm on.
I just I can't not. I like all of them.
All of them.
There's like not a housewife that I just despise.
No.
They all give me such joy. And also, I literally watch like characters on a TV show, not real people.
It's like watching sports. Like I'm rooting for both teams.
Yes.
All teams. Team Melissa, team everybody, Team Dolores.
I mean, that's not true. I shouldn't say that, babe. You know how I felt about Tom. Tom and Ariana
But you
situation.
still want him to be on the show.
I still want him to do well in life. And but I don't know. Jax and Tom, those are two that I'm like, that's okay. I could do without. Like, they get on my nerves.
But they still give you good TV.
That's true.
Anyway, good TV, good podcasting, good love. I appreciate you guys listening. And make sure you subscribe, rate, and review. And make sure you leave a comment, leave a request. And also, again, follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality.
Yes.
Love you, babe.
I love you, babe.